What's going on, everybody? Biddy D here, and welcome to Timberborn. I'm starting a new map on hard difficulty, and this is the mountain range. So what should I call my settlement? Drewtown. That'll work. Alright, here come my beavers. Let's check on them. They're just sitting around waiting for something to do, so let's pause it and figure it out. What are we gonna do? So first of all, I'd like to know where all the water comes from. This is a hole. Alright, so we got some water sources up here. So this is where the fresh water comes from. And then we got more up here. And it all comes into here and flows out down here right past my settlement. And then it merges with this bad water, and then that flows out of the map. Okay, cool. So we've got some huge hills, mountains, as it were. Oh my goodness. So there's a lot over here. So there's bad water coming out from these bad water sources. Look like volcanoes, really. The main thing is worrying about droughts to begin, and then we can kind of go from there. Alright, well, we need two things to start. We need food and we need wood to get going. So let's do those things. Let's put something to gather food and something to gather wood, and I'll probably need more than one for the wood. Let's just go ahead and do 3. So where's my starting path over here? That's fine. Let's just change this up just a bit. And then we will path this up as well. Alright, so let's delete that. And we have stuff set up for them, and then we also will need some water pumps. So I can get one there, one there. Alright, and then we got storage. Okay, let's let this play. Watch my beavers get to work, so let's bump that up. I have 4 beavers with no jobs. Well, perfect, I got 4 jobs for them right there. I will also have to mark trees to get cut down, so I should go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and cut all of that. Alright, so now we got 3 beavers in there starting to cut trees. Look at them chopping that wood with their teeth, eating it, going crazy. Now we have some beaver, one beaver over here, albacax, getting some berries off these, or getting some blueberries. I didn't know they called them blueberries. I thought they just called them berries. Oh, okay, they're called berries, but the bush is a blueberry bush? Interesting. Alright, anyway. One other thing we can do is get a farmhouse in so we can start growing crops. Oh, I even have a staircase down there. If I do this, we'll get a little bit better of an area, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So put a farmhouse. Let's prioritize this over everything. And then because of the droughts and because I'm playing on hard mode, I'm really gonna need to make sure I get a dam in here as soon as possible. And because of this, I almost want to just stop it right here. But is that smart, or should I just trap as much water as I can? Yeah, I should probably just do it right here, honestly. Maybe I'll do it here because then later I can do like sluices over there. So yeah, I'll do these 4 dams to go across. And look at them, they're clearing this forest over here, gathering some berries. We're almost full up on berries, so it might be worth making a berry storage as well. I know it costs logs, so it may not be worth doing that just yet. Alright, and now we got some homeless beavers, so they're all going to be sleeping outside in a bit. I'm going to turn down the number of workers so we can get somebody in there pumping water. Look at them carrying logs right to the farmhouse. Very nice. They're still working away, but let's fast forward through the night. They don't need much sleep. Alright, back to work. Okay, when that gets done, I'm definitely going to want to plant some food. So let's plant some crops. Let's just start with the easy stuff, I feel like. Carrots. Yeah, when the drought hits, I feel like this isn't going to be good anyway. I don't know where exactly it's going to stop. So I should probably do carrots up here. Let's do a good amount. Let's do this whole thing, why not? All of that. I could probably even get this side too. This guy is sitting on his butt. Alright, I'm gonna pause you for now. Go work as a builder. We're finally getting some water. We got 2 water coming out of there now. This one's getting built, and as soon as it does, I may turn this back down. Alright, look at us. We're planting some carrots. Look at them go with their farmer hats on. Katanja. Kimrui. Good job, guys. Working hard, playing in the dirt. Got some babies. Alright, we turned that down, but now, so we have 2 in here. Oh, there, I forget the folktales can have 3 farmers per farmhouse. It's an efficient farmhouse. Are they done building things? No, not really. They're working hard. We gotta get this storage up. And then as soon as that's done, it's all about these. Oof. 80 logs. Not sure we're gonna have enough, although these other pine trees are gonna grow up. But yeah, that's the first goal. We gotta get this dam in. Well, we can come up here and get these pines too. I forgot about that. So when we run out of these, we'll go over there. Got a new worker beaver. Valya. Or Valja? I don't know. Valya sounds better. Pumping that water for us. Oh yeah, we gotta assign what goods goes in each storage thing. So yeah, that's gonna be water. This will also be water when it's done. Alright, day 2 is almost coming to an end. And we've got 2 log pumpers pumping water. We've got half this forest cleared with the babies growing up. And then we've got enough berries. We really don't need to continue the berry thing. And we got everything farmed here, everything planted. Maybe I should plant some more. I'll just plant more carrots. Alright, it's becoming nighttime. These guys are thirsty. Go get some water. We got some. And then let's speed it up through the night. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Drought approaching. It's only day 3 and we just started day 3 and the drought is coming. This is hard mode for sure. Okay, well, we gotta make sure this is done in three more days. Haven't even started on it. They're still working on this. Oh no. Okay, we may need to get more people chopping down. So I might pause these guys once they're done. And let's get some lumberjacks over here. So there's, oh, I can't do that one. Let's get this in and I'll pause that. We got 2 unemployed. All right, let's get another one here. High priority, making sure they get that done. What are you doing? Oh, I guess they're waiting. Okay, we need to chop it down. So let's chop down as much as we can reach, which is basically everything. That'll work. Alright, get to work there. As soon as this one's done, we'll have another beaver. Alright, get up here and cut this stuff down. We need some pines. Alright, we got another storage done. That looks good. More water storage. And we're working on the dam. Excellent. So we have 8 logs. Okay. I think we're gonna have a chance to do this. Alright, we are losing berries, so maybe if another beaver grows up, another baby beaver grows up, we'll stick them in the berry gatherer flag. We're almost out of the living pines over here. We're getting close anyway. The dead ones over here are getting chopped down. That's fine. We want them to get chopped down, even though, and these little ones, oh well. We're getting there. This first one has 17 logs in it. Super close. One more round. This guy's coming with 1 or 2 logs. This person's coming with 1. They're gonna finish it out. Then we'll only need one more. Then we'll only need 3 more damn pieces. Gotta make it by the first drought. One thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get some planks going, and then we're also gonna need a forester. So in order to get the forester, we're gonna need planks and science, which I don't have any science and I don't have any planks. And the lumber mill is how I get planks, but to make that work, I need power. So how can we get power with these guys? So far we can only do a water wheel, which obviously needs water to flow, which that can be really good, or a power wheel, which a beaver has to operate that, which 1 beaver can run a lumber mill, or basically two beavers will run 1 lumber mill if I do it that way. Or I can just build this for 50 logs, which is a lot, and it confines me where I have to be next to the water. Whereas if I did the power wheel, I can do it up over here, not in the green space. So I may actually do that. I'm not sure. Another thing is my beavers are going to need homes, because let's see what their happiness is. I can't click on one. So if I click on Jabir here, -3 on the shelter. They have all their basic needs met except for shelter and then, well, wet fur. That's not too big of a deal. Shelter is important. They're not getting any bonuses here. And they won't be able to reproduce without homes. So I'm going to need to build these guys some homes. And I may do that up here out of the way as well. You know what? I think I'm going to delete all of this stuff. Just clear out some space. Let's see what they can do. So if I make space up here, maybe we can actually do some things. Really need this one to go. But yeah, they're too busy building the dam, which is what I want them to do. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and do this, I think. No, I'm going to put it right here. Let's flip it. And then power, I'm going to do the power wheel right here. And then I can get a path going here like that. And so I'll be able to power the lumber mill starting at 35 logs. So I gotta wait till they get this done. All right, we got 2 pieces done and 1.8 days left before the drought. All right, they're just getting the first couple of logs in there. We're getting there. We're over halfway. Since we have enough logs, it's probably best, yeah, we have an extra worker, so let's do that. And I'm gonna turn this back on as well, and maybe turn this one off. So I think we have enough logs. Yeah, this will work. Oh, somebody grew up, so we do have another. That was Jabir, grew up. Another benefit of coming over to the other side is once I get this dam in, I can path over the top and I'll be able to get these oak trees, which have 8 logs in them, whereas the pine only have 2 logs in them. So yeah, that's a huge difference there. It's 4 times as many, you know, that's a lot. And there's still even some babies growing up. But we definitely want to be able to grow our own trees, so forester is a pretty big next step. We need the planks to do it though. Oh, we're also going to need some science. Oh, what are they doing? Do we have enough logs to do what they're doing? I think we do. But now that they're on the last one, they should be good to start that. Okay, let's get some science. Where should that go? Probably up here as well. Oh, can you just... I didn't know that. I didn't know you could put a path right over the top. Okay, well, that changes a lot. Let me unmark this stuff. I'm going to... Let's go ahead and delete all of that. And then let's put it back. How much do we have? We have 8 in here. We're so close and we still have over a day. This is going really well. Don't want to jinx it, but it's going really well. No carrots are done yet. Still got, yeah, still got a little ways. Really, not even the next day. So 2 days, 2 nights left. Are we gonna be able to get this one done today? I don't think so. I think it'll have to be finished in the morning, but we're so close to getting this dam finished. All right, we got all the logs in there, but it's not gonna be able to be finished till the morning. So let's fast forward through the night and see how they do in the morning. Oh, they're sleeping on it. You silly goose. Or silly beaver. Alright, here it is. Boom! We got a dam in place. So you still see the water flowing over the top because it's, you know, there's all this water coming in, but as soon as that drought hits, no more flow and it'll stop and all this water will be trapped for us. And, well, this will stay there, but everything else will flow over and then it'll just stop. And the bad water flowing out of here will also stop. Oh, what's in here? There's a mine shaft down here. Underground ruins that I can mine. Wow. That's really cool. There's even some ruins down there that I could actually grab. Wonder if I could flood it. I don't think I want to. It's kind of interesting though. Alright, we have another worker. They're sitting on their butt in there. Alright, let's go ahead and get these houses in too. Let's see if we can do that. So there's like industry, and I got a scientist going. 1 science has been created. Nice. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need some planks. But as soon as they're done with that, I would like some homes. We'll need a beaver lodge. Where do I want the beavers to live? Maybe down here? I don't know. Let's go ahead and do it. Building lacks power, of course it does, because we need to build this power wheel. Alright, these guys are done, so let's go ahead and pause them for now. We can get one in there. We could probably unpause that, or maybe we'll leave that paused for now. We will really need some storage, I feel like. This guy is sciencing away. I'll leave this one unpaused because as these pines grow up, we're gonna need some beavers in there. Let's take this down a couple. So we'll start getting some planks made in the morning. And they're starting work on this house. They're gonna get the last log in, but no one's gonna build it in time. So how many beavers do I have? I have 12 beavers. Each one of these holds 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so I'll have room for 3 extra beavers. They can reproduce a bit. So the only way they're going to reproduce is if they have enough space. So if I have all that, they can finally reproduce. Because right now I'm limited at 12 and eventually they're going to die, sadly. We don't want that to happen. Oh, I forgot. I can come across here and get some... There's zip lines now. I'm nowhere near that. I need metal blocks and planks. So we're a ways off, but that's okay. Let's get across. Let's get a couple of those down. Fast forward through the night. Oh, they don't have anything to eat? You better start getting to work. Oh no, the drought has started. Let's check it out. So you can see the water's all dried up. That's all dried up. This is going to dry up very soon. The water's gonna stop. But luckily, we have our dam in place. Only thing is, we may not want to have these guys pumping water right now. Let's hold off on that. It's a 5-day drought. Okay, that's pretty scary. Yeah, eventually we're gonna need to hold some water back so then we can basically have a reservoir we can empty to protect us. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Nothing to do in range. Well, what I have for you is this. You can do this in range. Cut down those. So this is all the water we have. The only greenery left is gonna be right there over the entire map. Well, this may stay just because it's a little deep. This is gonna flow off or evaporate. We have no food, but if I turn this back on, we have carrots now. They're fully grown. Let's pick them. Get the carrots. Let's keep making planks a little bit. And maybe we should pause the... I don't know. Let's pause one of these. Pause that one. And pause that one. Alright, we got 3 farmers. Picking some carrots. We really need food. Because right now we got at least one hungry beaver somewhere. There he is. Kimroy, go get some food. Stop being hungry. Alright, he did. He's good. So their priority is planting. I may want to get them on harvesting right now, and then we'll switch to planting the next day. Let's just get them to purely harvest until the nighttime. We just got to see if we can survive this first drought. That would be huge. Then at least I'd feel a little more comfortable knowing that we're on our way. Oh, somebody's hungry again. Okay, we have 7 planks. I might as well let them go all the way up to 13 because that's how much the lumber mill will store. Let's go ahead and just leave that. Or let that happen. Oh, I just noticed we got 2 houses built, 2 lodges. So we got some satisfied beavers. Well, a few. Oh, I guess they gotta go in the shelter to actually get the shelter, even though they technically have it. Alright, well there's day 1 of the drought, it coming to an end. Still got this night and then 4 more days. Alright, we have 1 beaver that needs to get put to work. Let's see, what can you do? More logs? Sure, why not? We're gonna need all of these because this is a lot of logs, which is awesome. And then we got some more over here. We got 22 science. We're getting close to being able to get this forester. We need 30 science, and we have enough planks already, so we can do it. We will be able to do it. Not quite there yet. I think this is a good place to have a forest, but I don't think I want pine. I think I would rather have oak. Yeah, let's fast forward through the night again. Alright, with beavers in the shelter, they're happier than ever. They got 4. Look at that, we got 9 beavers sheltered out of the 12. This is really going well so far. 4 more days of the drought though. How's this water level doing? I think that's okay. It is evaporating very slowly, but it is evaporating. We got 8 planks, we got 23 science. I feel like, especially at the beginning of this game, when you're trying to get going, you really need to micromanage your beavers. Such a weird statement, but yeah, you really do. Okay, let's wait a little bit because they plant really fast, so maybe halfway through the day I'll get them to start planting. Almost got the 4th house built, so everyone will have a home as soon as this one's done. So let's get to see that. So here come the last 4 logs. They got it in there. It's about to be built. Last lodge is built. Well, not the last lodge, but the 4th lodge is built. So everyone has a home. No homeless beavers. This is great news. So they can always stay at 12 population. Even if some die, they can reproduce and get up to 12. But we're trying to get up to 15 at least for now. So we got to get this 5th lodge in. That's what they're going to work on. Alright, let me go ahead and speed it up to get to halfway through the day, and I'm going to get them to plant. Oh, never mind. They're already planting. They must be full. Yeah, their storage is full. Okay, since their storage is full, and this is getting built, and this is done. Okay, this is done. I think I'm gonna want somebody in here soon. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's raise this up one. And then I think, do we have enough? We have enough science. We're gonna unlock the forester. So there goes all my science points, but that's okay. And we're gonna put this, I think a good place is over here. I really don't even need to go that far. This covers a huge area. That entire area, actually. So we'll do that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and plant all of this, or a huge area anyway, with oaks. And then maybe I'll do a little strip of pine just to have them going. And for the pine, because I know I need pine resin at some point, I'll just say don't cut. Or you know what? I will cut this strip. Alright, I'm also going to want to cut all of that where the oak trees are going to be. I'll go ahead and do this as well and plant those up with oak trees. Okay, so this forester is done. I don't have any beavers in there yet, but the forester is done. So now that I got all that built and my 5th house, I think I need to get some storage. So let's get a pile. Can this only be built on the ground? No, but you can't put anything on top of it. Underground pile? I'm not ready for that yet. That would be very convenient going forward though. But why don't I do this and this? Let's get some storage for that. And what else can I do for storage? Medium warehouse or small warehouse? I don't know. I mean, small ones are pretty good for early game. It's just, I may want the mediums, but maybe I should just start small. I never really do that. I usually go straight for mediums, so I'm not sure what to do. I know I'm gonna need storage for food, so why don't I do like this? I'll plant that up. We'll do this. Okay, and this one's gonna be for berries. And this one is also gonna be for berries. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do carrots in this right here, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. So they'll keep picking carrots. Alright, this is gonna store logs, and this is gonna store logs as well. And I'm also gonna want a plank storage somewhere. These are pretty cheap. And since I have planks up here, might be a good idea to store them up here as well. Oh, and I already have a path. Perfect. So we'll select that and store some planks. Alright, do I have any beavers that don't have a job? Ooh, my well-being's up to 5. All the beavers have all this stuff. That's really good. So what does it mean if they have a 5? Plus 20% working speed and plus 5% movement speed. That's really good. Life expectancy will go up at well-being 7. So I'm not quite there yet. That's okay. This water level's looking okay. There's 2.5 days or 2.8 days left in the drought. I'm actually pumping water through the drought a little bit too, so that's a good sign that I have a decent amount. But I'm definitely gonna need. Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to pause this. I am going to want to unlock the levees and trap more water for these droughts and bad tides and things that come. Okay. So how am I going to do this? Just because I know I'm gonna probably want to capture a bunch of water in here, like a big reservoir. I think, I think I'm gonna want to cut off some of this. So I don't think I want that much for planting. It's really hard to tell where I'm doing this at. But yeah, let's cut off that much. And maybe I'll just extend it this way some. So yeah, I'm gonna want these levees like all the way up here and like make a big tank of water essentially. And then I'm gonna need this water, the bad water, to flow out somewhere else. Now where would that go? Maybe I could get it to come here, like flow right here, and then leave. And then good water will flow this way. Bad will come out this way. Sounds like a good idea, but I'll need to make that happen. And I can probably do that. I can do that with dynamite, but I can probably do it without dynamite. Alright, but that's the future me's problem. Let's just get through this drought. I mean, things are looking pretty good. We got this storage going. We got berry storage now. That looks good. We've got some log storage. Quite a bit of it. Do we have anybody in the forester? No, we don't. So let's turn this down. We don't need 3 workers, I don't think. We have 3 farmers. Yeah, but we need this to be built. And they're working on it. It's just taking a while. They're building it from up top. 3 more logs. 1 more log. You can do it. He's grabbing it from right there. Oh, he's going to the other one. This guy's got it. Very nice. We have carrot storage. Look at all those berries in there. Nice and neat on the boxes. Now we got some carrots. 42, wow. They brought them over fast. How many can they carry? Oh, that's just 1. But like if they bring it from here to here, they can carry a lot. Good work, beavers. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop pumping water. I need to make sure I save enough to keep this all green. Is this guy? Yep. We got Jabir the lumberjack, or the forester, sorry, working in here to restore the forest that we deforested. You can do it, buddy. You're doing great. Alright, we got 100 food right now. We've got 41 logs, 63 water. I think we're doing okay. We're just waiting, you know? Gotta beat out this drought. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward and see how this goes. Have we had any births yet? No new beavers. We do have somebody without a job. Should we be making more planks? This is almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one first of all. And you know what? I think I want another scientist. Maybe a couple. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those in. Hopefully they build that pretty quickly. This guy's got nothing to do, so let's go ahead and pause that. I mean, they're doing good. These beavers, they got it taken care of. I don't think I need to microgement them as much as I did earlier. A little office reference for you guys. Got some more inventors coming in. Who's in there inventing? Zayataman. Sounds like a superhero. Did you get them all? Alright, it's out of range. So, well, we're gonna pause you then. And I think delete it. There's no reason to have it. Alright, that means we got 1 extra person we can throw in the builder. It's looking good. Oh no! Hold up, where you go? We've got an injured beaver! I was fast forwarding and that happened. Alright, what am I gonna have to do? Oh no, where is it? Under well-being? Where is it? A medical bed. Well, that's not good. How am I gonna cure his injury? I don't have enough science. That is really unfortunate. Well, we have another inventor hut, so let's stop the planks for now. I don't think we're gonna need that. Right, just yet. We need more science. And this will be done, so yeah, this is perfect. So yeah, go to bed. We need this inventor hut up so we can get a medical bed for you. Alright, but just as this drought is working through and we're waiting on science, checking out the monuments, the whole point is to make this thing, the Earth Recultivator. What does it do? Distributes tree seeds across the earth. When launched, makes the beavers in the area extra happy. Oh, big lag. That's really cool looking. I know it did that with the iron teeth too. Yeah, look how big of an area that is. That's probably why. Alright, but we don't need that just yet. We're not even there. We can do that actually pretty soon. Yeah, it makes the beavers really happy, but that's the end game, so we're really far off from that. This is a really cool thing to do zip lines too, now that I'm thinking about it. With that, we got zip lines. How else can we get around? We got bridges and overhangs. I mean, the zip lines are going to be really fun. We're going to have to check that out. Alright, we're coming up on the last day of the drought. It was 5 days. This is the end of the 5th day. And I think since we're basically going to do it, let's go ahead and turn this back on because we're running out. And we could probably turn that down at least 1. Get somebody pumping the logs. We are completely out of water. Oh no. We need them back in there. So we have 85 science, so let's go ahead and pause these inventor huts. Or I'm gonna leave it like with 1 on. That sounds good. We got 2 unemployed. 1. Oh, okay, so maybe I will leave that on. And I'll leave 3 in there. Okay, fast forward through the night. We're almost there. And the drought is over. Water's gonna come seeping out through these water sources. This is nice. It's green, but where's the water? It's taking its sweet time coming out of there. There it is. The drought is over. The water has returned. It's returning over here too, but that also means the bad water's coming back, but that's okay. We're not affected by that. Not yet. Alright, y'all. We survived the first drought. We're getting some water back. We got 13 now. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens in the next one. But if you enjoyed the video, come back for another one. Alright, y'all. Have a good day. Bye.